Alright, Shalom, I'm the brother Siyat. I'm back with another video, but before I start off, I would like to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Makakodash, and I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akim across the world who are spreading this knowledge and truth and sincerity. Okay, and may the election be upon your households, Shalom. So, today, I want to make a video concerning the title that you can read right here. I'm not going to read it out loud because, as you might well know, these people, they've been controlling the media. They like to take away videos concerning this subject, all right? So if you can read the title for yourself. Okay, so this is from, let me see, December 1st, 2023. Okay, so it's actually from last year, 3 months ago. All right, so it reads here a certain part of the article. Now, if you can go ahead and pause the video and read it for yourself, these few things, then I'm gonna continue.
Russia's top court has ruled that LGBTQ activists should be designated as extremists. Representatives of gay and transgender people fear Thursday's ruling will lead to the arrest and prosecution of those who speak out for the community. A Reuters reporter at the Supreme Court heard it announce the approval of a Justice Ministry request to recognise what it called the international LGBT social movement as extremist and to ban its activities. Activists like Alexei Sergeyev, who spoke to Reuters on Saturday, saw the decision as inevitable. He says the ruling will deprive many LGBTQ people of support.
Many activities are aimed at supporting the community. It is psychological assistance, it is legal assistance, protecting people. It is some kind of meetings where you can just sit and drink tea. This will all be so underground that I'm sure that unfortunately there are many people who will not be able to get help. They will either commit suicide or simply be in some terrible state. Their life will be shortened and their health will deteriorate. They will drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes more, and so on, somehow trying to escape from this reality.
The move is part of a pattern of increasingly restrictive measures in Russia on expressions of sexual orientation and gender identity. They include laws banning the promotion of non-traditional sexual relations and bans on legal or medical changes of gender. President Vladimir Putin, with support from the Orthodox Church, has long sought to project Russia as a guardian of traditional morality. It's a contrast to the Western societies he portrays as decadent in their tolerance of gay parades and acceptance of dozens of genders. More than 100 groups are already banned in Russia as extremist. Previous listings, including the Jehovah's Witnesses religious movement and organisations linked to opposition politician Alexei Navalny, have served as a prelude to arrests.
Okay, so we know very well what this subject is about, and it's crazy actually, man, that people already think that there are multiple, okay? But the video said one thing that stood out. Another thing that stood out was that Russia likes to be a guardian, so to speak. Because the scripture actually also says something about them being a guard. Let me see. Guard unto them. Where is it again? Yes, Ezekiel 38. All right, because the Most High is using Russia to be against this wicked society, basically, okay? But that does not mean that Russia is righteous or something, okay? The Most High still is against these Russians, but he is using them, to basically put a stop to this wicked society, man. So we're gonna read a few scriptures upon that. So let me see. Let me start at verse 1, and then I'm gonna read until verse 7. Okay, it says here, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog." Now this is the area where Russia is right now, but back in the days, if I'm correct, it was not Russians who lived in this area around Europe and things like that, but the Japhetic people, if I'm correct, today known as Indonesian people, etc. Okay? "Son of man, set thy face against Agag, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog." So, the Most High Yahweh, he is against Russia, okay? "The chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back, but he will use him, and he will turn him, and I will turn thee back, and put hooks into thy jaws." So basically, the Most High is gonna put a hook into the jaw of Russia to pull them towards the direction that he wants Russia to go to. If you have a horse and you put a bridle in his mouth, and the horse wants to go to the left, but you put a bridle to the right, the horse is gonna go to the right. Or when you are fishing, and the fish bites on the hook, and you put the hook in, the fish is gonna come up. The way the hook, the way you pull the hook in, so to speak. So the Most High holds the strings. He decides which way this will go. But he's just using Russia for their purpose. Okay. "And I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen." So with a lot of soldiers, a lot of armory, a lot of weaponry, they're gonna come. Okay, mainly with the nuclear ballistic missiles. Okay, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarma of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself. Here comes the point about what I said, that Russia is a guard. Okay, "Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them." So Russia is gonna be a guard unto these countries that are with them, okay, on their side, to fight against these other Edomites. Babylon the Great, America, the land of Israel, where the so-called Jewish people are. So the Most High is using Russia, like I explained. Don't get it twisted. The Most High is against Russia, but he is using them. So let's see. Let's go from Revelation chapter 13. Let me see. Reading verse 2. Let me start at verse 1. "And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard." So the leopard is representative for Alexander the Greek, or the Greeks. That is where basically the rulership of these Edomites, these so-called white people, really started. And his feet were as the feet of a bear. Now, this bear speaks of Russia. Why? Because Russia is going to be the end of this wicked society, this wicked rulership of these Edomites, these so-called white people. When you have a body, the top of the head is the beginning, so to speak, and the feet is the end. Okay, you might see it otherwise, but in this case, the feet is the end. So Russia will be the end of what? Of this society, man. Okay, the Most High uses them for this. And his mouth as the mouth of a lion, And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Now the dragon is the old Roman Empire. Okay, and America, which is known as Babylon the Great, is basically alluring the world and, putting using witchcraft to basically, through media and through influence, put their philosophies and idolatry upon the people, and push their ways and their laws, their wicked ways, It's very alluring, it's very attractive to the rest of the world, the ways of America. But they get their power and they get their ideologies and things like that from the old Roman Empire ways. Okay? So the whole subject actually was something else, but we know what the law says concerning, a man being with a man and a woman being with a woman. Okay? It says it here, Leviticus 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, so they have sex, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. They shall be killed. But here it is, in this day and age, this group right here, living their life, thinking nothing is going to happen to them. Okay? We're living in some dangerous times, man. But I hope this video, was edifying. So we gotta stay sharp probably for things in the news like this. And with that, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Mukakadosh. And I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone. And peace and salutation to the sincere Akim across the world who has spread this knowledge and truth and sincerity. And may the election be upon your households. God Shalom.